So, can you first briefly introduce yourself?
So I'm Kevin Wong. I'm currently just finished junior year at Duke University. Um, I'm a psychology major, a philosophy minor, going into pre-med.
So, while in college, did you face any cultural, environmental, or social challenges?
Most of the challenges were definitely just adjusting to college life in general, like class schedules, classes being a lot harder, like there being a 10-minute commute to get to class. A lot of the social stuff was like obviously what you'd expect. Just a lot of unfamiliar faces, very few people that I already knew, like having to integrate and find friends again, stuff like that.
How did you overcome these challenges?
In terms of the environmental stuff and just getting used to college, you don't really overcome them, you just get used to them. It's like, yeah, it's just what college is like. In terms of the social stuff, well, I already had like a decent group of friends that I knew from before, Duke, from like local high schools and stuff. So I like remained tight with them. Um, and well, kind of just have to put yourself out there freshman year, meet a bunch of cool new people, make a new friend circle, and that's kind of how it goes.
Do you think the people around you face similar challenges as you?
Oh yeah, every I'd say that every single Duke undergraduate probably like goes through the same type of stuff.
Do you think they dealt with it similarly?
Um, yeah, the freshman year scene at Duke is pretty much like that. Everybody's like the first few weeks of the semester are super hectic because like everybody's out and about trying to meet new people and stuff, and then everyone's getting used to their new classes because like first semester a lot of people are super surprised when they get their like first B or at least something that's not a 4.0 score. It's kind of a shock to them, but kind of get used to it.
What kind of advice do you have for young people who are adjusting to a new environment?
um I'd say to kind of just go with the flow, see where like this new environment takes you, what the like what the general culture is, try to integrate yourself with it, meet new people, experience new things. And I guess if you're not like super comfortable, like you just have to grit your teeth and put yourself out there. It's a good experience either way.
What are your goals and dreams for the future? And what are your feelings that you've had recently about working towards these goals?
Recently my most like concrete goal that I'm mainly thinking about is just taking the MCAT soon and getting into med school, which is going to be a big hurdle. And then even then, when I get in, it's gonna be even more of a grind. Um, excuse me. And in terms of my feelings, uh, I don't really feel any type of way. It's really difficult, but it's just like gotta put in the work, you know.
Mhm. Have you ever felt down, sad, maybe anxious, and how do you cheer yourself up from that?
I don't know in terms of sad, but yeah, I do get like anxious a lot in terms of like doing well in all of my classes, especially because like all of the midterms and stuff count for so much and they're super difficult, so I have to do a ton of studying. Um it's yeah, I guess it is just like anxiety leading up to like test days. And then thank God, like as soon as you're done with the test, all of it just goes away. You feel like the weight's been lifted off your shoulders. Um, yeah, I don't feel like super sad type of down. So I don't like feel the need to go out of my way to cheer myself up often. But in terms of like stress relief, most of the time, like it's mostly just hanging out with friends, like having a close friend circle, hanging out with people. Um, yeah, just always lifts your spirits.
That makes sense. Have you ever helped your friends cheer up when they're feeling down?
Um, yeah, I'd say so. Uh, yeah, like I said, having a like very close knit circle of friends that you can be super straight up and forward and honest with about how you're feeling with each other. Like yeah, everybody goes through tough times, but being able to share it with a very close group of people completely honestly, and having them be able to do the same with you, like being able to say it out loud honestly to people is super helpful. And so yeah.
So what advice would you have for young people to deal with these negative emotions?
Um, my advice would be, well, no matter like how like bad you're feeling in any given context, especially in college, 'cause that can be really rough and difficult. Um, sounds cheesy, but like genuinely, like it's going to end up okay. Like it might suck in the moment, but honestly, like my only advice is like this this is what you're doing. You're gonna have to get through it. It sucks. Talk to your friends. Do self-care and stress relief when you have free time. Um, and then just I don't know, ride it out.
All right. So last question. We have started a nonprofit with the mission of improving mental health among young people. So what is some advice you could give to help us achieve our mission?
Something really good that I've liked in recent years is just the awareness of mental health being important in media and stuff, and basically like spreading awareness that it exists and it's important. Um, in terms of advice to help you guys achieve your mission, um, maybe I guess reaching out to like school and executive administrations and like working with them to help establish like I don't know, relief or help programs, and also maybe programming to yeah, like stress relief stuff, or at least yeah, counseling, stuff like that. Basically just giving like giving access to resources that can help with mental health, but also most of all just promoting its awareness and that it's okay to not be okay.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So yeah, all right, okay. Well, thank you for your time and have a nice day.
Yep, you too.
Bye.
Take care.